Alright, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I am WXFan21. Welcome to a brand new season of Super Metroid Map Rando. Again, I'm WXFan21. Welcome to a brand new season of Super Metroid Map Rando. This is Season 2 after a massive, successful Season 1. We are back for another season. We're not canceled, we're just getting started. This is going to be a ton of fun. If you are just getting in to Map Rando, first of all, welcome. I will be going over all of the changes and everything else that we have been talking about, all that have changed from last season to this season. We're doing things a little bit differently, so go over and illustrate some of those changes as the race time room is set. Everything's been dropped. We have 22 people competing in this race time weekly. Why? Because again, it is a brand new season. I can't think of a better way. Well, I could. We got plenty of great, amazing players, but we get two heavy hitters for you today. Nevdi versus Oats and Goats here on the restream. So last season, it was standard start. You start at the ship. It was team left versus team right. You head to the left door, you head to the right door. This season, it's a little bit different. Welcome to Season 2. This is Random Start. So let's see where the racers are going to start. Okay, that's a cool one. We're going to be starting inside Gauntlet. Alrighty then. What a start. This should be our Morphball here at Bubble Mountain. I'm going to go ahead and sync up the streams here. And we're going to get some missiles. So no morph quite yet. Again, folks, do not worry. We're getting the stream synced up for you. So just hang tight. You'll see what's in Crate's Closet here as soon as the streams are synced up. Again, Nevdi on your left, the #1 seed in the tournament last season. Will they be the #1 this season? Well, we're going to find out. What do we got here? So starting off in the wreck ship, if you've been watching any of your favorite streamers play some Map Rando the last couple of weeks, we find our Morph Ball over here. Oats has already found Morph. It's over at Moat. The one door Nevdi hasn't gone in yet. So, now that we got things set, we've started. Let me go ahead and just talk to you all just real quickly. Okay? Basically, what we're looking at is... okay. Alright. Random starts can put you anywhere in the world now. I've seen seeds that are horrible and terrible. And they're, let's face it, they're pretty bad. I've seen a Coliseum start, which is very bad. Here we started in Gauntlet immediately with the Ball Mountain. Now again, it's still the same as before. You still want to get to the ship, save early, save often, get to the map stations. You have to find your ship. The ship is still at landing site. It's still in Criteria. The Rapple's an interesting item with Sky Missiles. So please keep that in mind. Alright? We do have that to consider. That you've got to find your ship, find Mother Brain, and find the bosses. You no longer spawn at your ship. Random Start is hopefully going to give all racers a fair and even playing field. This is going to allow for immediately some more interesting routing decisions. We've already seen it here in this game. Nevdi going into every single door except the one that led to Morph. Oats ended up getting there first. So this is going to be a ton of fun. I see you all in Twitch chat, and I appreciate all the love. Yes, I am also back for Season 2. Not racing, but commentating. One of these days. Gotta learn more of these hard level tricks first. So it's hard level tricks, tricky item progression, high quality of life. So allow me to get into what that means in a tame map layout, just like last season. High quality of life. This season, we are using a four-tiered item system. Now, what does that mean? Your four-tier item system. Remember how last season your dots represented your missiles? You had your hollow dots, which represented supers, power bombs, energy tanks, and reserve tanks. Your big bold dots was your majors. This season, we're doing things a little bit differently. This season, it's going to be a four-tiered system. So missiles and majors stay the same. Missiles are the regular dot, and majors are the big bold dots. But what's different about this season is we are taking those hollow dots and we're splitting them. So now you have little tiny X's that are going to be supers and power bombs. And then you have the hollow dots, which are just energy tanks and reserve tanks. And Oats immediately goes to fight his favorite boss. I'm kidding. It is Fantoon, but it's going to be a Fantoon fight with no supers. So please keep that in mind. There is no supers for this Fantoon fight. I'm going to keep things interesting. Now we now want to fight Fantoon. And, again, something... I'll fix that right in a second while raining. Yeah, I lowered Oats down. I'm going to lower it. There we go. That's better. So, when it comes to the high quality of life, we're going to be using that four-tier system. And you've already seen it. Right? Like, you saw the little X's for Nevdi and Oats to be able to go ahead and get their first power bomb pack. Oats takes care of Fantoon. Nevdi's still fighting Fantoon. So, the new wrinkles, again, you have a high quality of life, which allows for that brand new tier-based system. That tier-based system is something to massively keep in mind when we talk about things. And there's another area of the map when we deal with that high quality of life. The opposite area connections are gonna be on the map. So now you have the racers heading over to the maps, and let's see what we got here. Dragon's here. We've got a major at the top of Green Tower, top of the Eticoons area. We got a Meridia connector. We've got missiles galore that are blocked, some of them behind Dragon. And we have what could be our first super pack, which is that little tiny X. The regular looking X's are your objectives. Objectives this season, again, are defeating the 4 bosses. Then you can go to Mother Brain. Mother Brain has 4 gates in front of Mother Brain when you enter Mother Brain room. Now, why is that? It's because map rando, all of Torian is also randomized throughout the map. That means the G4 statue. That means all the rooms in Torian, including the baby Metroid room, they're all randomized into the game. So how do you get to Mother Brain? Well, the developers had to go in and make a creative way. So not only do you have 4 gates representing the 4 objectives, in this case, it's going to be the 4 bosses that'll unlock as you defeat one. So right now, there are 3 gates left. So, with that being said, oh, it's not the top of Green Burn, my bad. This is Climb Super's item, and it'll be Spazer Beam. So you've got that to take into account now, and something that we saw last season, I want to make sure that you all can kind of sort of understand what we're going to be looking at. I'll turn up my gain. My mic isn't normally where it is, so I'll turn up my gain. You can enter Mother Brain's actual room from behind the Mother Brain tank. Now, something to keep in mind about the tank. You still have to break the tank from the front. There are instances where if you get to the Mother Brain room in a race and you don't have charge beam, but you have an ammo go mode, right? You take that ammo go mode If you break the tank and the ammo room is around Mother Brain, you can go behind Mother Brain once the tank is destroyed and damage Mother Brain 1. So that's also something to keep in mind. So I hope that kind of brings you all a little synopsis here of some of the changes. Again, we're going from default quality of life to high. There are our logical supers, kind of like I said before. And again, the quality of life here is something to be thinking about. Now, with Dragon here, you don't really have the capability, so to speak, of defeating Dragon at the moment. I mean, you do, but you don't really have the energy. You've got one energy tank. You've got that grapple beam. Be interesting to see if Nevdi and Oats here go to try and take out Dragon here. And Oats, it looks like he's going to go for it. He's going to take a save. So this is something called pivot saving as well. And safety saving. We'll talk about those later. And Oats is going for it. A 1 energy tank Dragon fight for Oats as Nevdi picks up his first super pack. Nice more ball climb from Nevdi. So Oats down to 6 energy, needs to be extremely careful. What a beautiful Dragon fight from Oats and Goats. There is a reason he is the Super Metroid GOAT. I want to give a big shout out to our amazing tracker, Nori. Make sure you show Nori some love in the Twitch chat. Again, 22 racers are competing in this Race Time weekly race. So 2 bosses down for Oats. Nevdi is ignoring Dragon. Could that be the difference maker in this game? Well, we're gonna find out. Spring Ball was the maze item. Nevdi's gonna head to Meridia after grabbing another energy tank. Maybe Nevdi just wanted a little bit of extra energy. And it is an energy tank, not a reserve, so I was right there. So now Nevdi thinking, do you go and fight Dragon? Know who you're racing against. Know that you're racing against Oats and Goats. And obviously, Nevdi and Oats know each other. They're 2 of the very best in randomizers. So let's see where Nevdi goes. Nevdi's not going to go to Dragon. So Oats is going to have the 1 boss lead. Nevdi's going to have to route all the way back here to the wreck ship. Nevdi in Meridia finds Aqueduct. And a nice close map station as well. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So Nevdi's going to grab this information. Double major over in pre-high jump room. Double major in Aqueduct. Major right side sand pit. There's a major at Morphin Retro Bryn. Ridley's here. Meridia with a ridiculous amount of majors. Pants room is here. Worst room in the game is connecting that. Double Brinstar. Criteria found. I like what Redacted Toast said in Twitch chat. Major's Supermarket. Coliseum, not a room you really want to see early, especially with no gravity suit, but that grapple beam, clearly. Right on in, so let's go. Both racers now heavily into Everest. X-ray visor is one of the majors. Wave beam. And it's going to head to see what kind of ammo this is going to be, super or power bomb. It is a super. Look at Brainstorm. Look how close the map is. Major Mama Turtle, Norfair, Torian. Oh, folks, this could be a very quick seed. Where is Kraid? Kraid not here. Major way at the top. That could be Plasma. There's Green Bryn in the Edakun room. That's interesting. Really interesting map to start off. Remember how I mentioned route divergence with random start? Well, we're getting it. Nevdi already went to Bryn, has the Bryn information. Oates did it. Oates is in Criteria, into the Forgotten Highway. Backs on out. Now Nevdi also heads to Criteria. This is getting interesting. Oates into the Yoink room. Boosting across Yoink room. Empty setting for a running jump. Oates finds landing site and the connector to the map station. Nevdi gets yoinked. Ship gonna get a no, goes right by the ship, going for the map station. Twitch chat asking, do you have a way back up from landing site? No, you do not. No space jump, no bombs. Is there a way out to the left? Oh, it's a big waterlogged room with one major at Croc Escape. Criteria has nothing! Into pre-aqueduct. High jump will get you through here. I think Nevdi's risking gravity, space, or screw attack, or bombs. Those are your, excuse me, really space jump or bombs or speed booster. To Green Hill Zone for Nevdi. Oates is gonna go the wrong way because we know that's not the goal together. Oates doesn't know that. Chat asking, does Nevdi go for the major? He has to. He's stop locked. So is Oates. Both racers, I believe, are soft locked. Actually, Oates isn't. That's Ice Beam! Nevdi had to reset all the way back to the wreck ship. Nevdi, go for Dragon! Nevdi, what are you doing? That's going to set Nevdi back several minutes, but Oats is going to continue to push on into Criteria. Into the fast Ripper Room. Ripper Road. Ranium says in Twitch chat, this is usually in Oats' favor now. This has been in Oats' favor since he defeated Dragon. A ballsy move from Oats that is going to pay off in spades. This is anybody's race. 22 people competing in the first Super Metroid map randomizer race of Season 2. Ranium says that he agrees with that, but Nevdi could still have a comeback with good routing. But that much time less, gonna need Oats to mess up somewhere pretty big. You know what? You're not wrong, Ranium. That's why it's a race. That's why you always finish. It's like Shiny Zenny says. It's not over until Samus is on the ship. Never give up! Never surrender! I should get that shirt from Shiny Zenny. If you all follow Shiny Zenny, one of the great Super Metroid runners, speedrunners, hands down, he's got a shop, and one of his shirts says, "It's not over till Samus is on the ship." So he's absolutely right. Twitch chat, Small Gummy says, never back down, never what? Never forget your cookies, chat. Cookies are delicious. Never forget them. I'm kidding. X-Ray puts the Aqueduct Mages into logic. That is correct. You can't X-Ray clip without gravity because of X-Ray. You just have to snail clip. I think you can do it with X-Ray, and you can snail clip with X-Ray. Oh, it's back into Meridia. It's to the north of Brinstar to the map. Map. Question in chat from Brady says, so where does Nevdi have to go now? They don't play a lot of randos, so they want to know. So Nevdi really needs to find a suit, charge beam, really anything. This race is kind of even back out, with the exception of Oats defeating Dragon. Both races kind of have criteria information. They've got Bryn information. They've got Meridia info. Neither one's been to Norfair. Neither one's been to Torian. Still gonna find Kraid and Mother Brain. Mama Turtle is gonna be the next check for these racers. Oats, please. gets a little bit of clutch energy there, and is going to come across the energy tank as well. So now Nevdi onto the Mama Turtle room first. Ooh! Plasma beam! Not gonna say no to that. Oats gets attacked by Mama Turtle. Clutch energy tank though. You know what else is clutch, chat? Giving these races a follow. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat to give the racers a follow. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking team. Not clutch, but definitely appreciated. Pleasure to be back on commentary again, calling these races. There's no reason for either racer to head back to Criteria right now. Oats doesn't have the map info because he realized if he went to landing site, he'd be soft locked. So maybe that might be waiting on his run. There's only one other major here. It's the Edakun's Tower major. And it's really, really out of the way. So Nevdi is in Aqueduct. Here we go, folks. Double major Aqueduct, major right side sandpit, major in a retro Bryn. Between where Morph Ball is and the two walls. Oh, it's now back at a Maria. Nevdi is not going to snail clip. He's going to go for that right side sandpit major. Maybe you can't, in fact, clip without gravity. I thought if you have X-ray, you could. So it's a power bomb. Nevdi has the spring ball to make this logical. Gravity! There it is! Asking ye shall receive, Twitch chat. Gravity into the retro Bryn major. Charge beam! Big item finds for Nevdi. But Oats is right on his tail. Oats is going to come across both of them. Nevdi, this is your opportunity to use your super insane, super fast button mashing tech gimmick. Both racers set a save in Aqueduct. Into worst room in the game for Nevdi. Now we're gonna see what are the double majors here in Aqueduct. There you go. Bombs! That puts criteria into logic and screw attack. Big fines. Now, once Oats gets his bombs, does he risk going back to criteria? That'll be the question. Nefty's beam damage right now, a charged plasma shot. Charge wave plasma is 750 damage. He gets ice, which we already saw. That's criteria. Gets him up to 900. So Nefty is now going to head all Dragon. Remember, this is where Oats already has the advantage. Oats already defeated Dragon. Twitch chat, can you hear me okay? I have my mic in a different spot from normal. Excellent. Uncle Iro in Twitch chat has jokes. It's all good. Nefty fight for Dragon. And now Oats is taking a look at what is over here in Meridian. The biggest thing right now that you have to be thinking if you're Oats. By the way, a little microwave action here on Dragon. Oh, Dragon didn't follow the microwave. Now it's down, no problem. So Nefty has defeated Dragon. Oats is back in the lead. Where do you go if you're Oats? You need to be able to get that Varia suit to beat Ridley. Neither one of you two have found Kraid and Mother Brain yet. And does Oats risk criteria at this point? He is. He's going to criteria. Nefty could take the lead right now. Nefty save. Oats threw Yoink Room into landing site. Remember, Oats didn't go here because you had no way of getting through here before. It would have been a soft lock. Gonna head back to the ship. But it's all about timing now for Oats. He's gonna see just the one major. We know that's Ice Beam. Is he gonna go for it? As of right now, the racers do not have a way to do the Zeb skip. A save and recharge. Oats is going for the major. Oats is gonna find Ice Beam and might be a little frustrated. This is Nefty's chance to take the lead here on the restream. Nefty swinging his way through Coliseum. All racers are still racing. Nefty has taken the lead. Walranium, I believe, was the one that said it earlier. Correct. So, question in chat, they can revert twice. This is correct. But when and where was Oats' last save? If it was right before the Aqueduct Major Gauntlet, then there's really no reason for Oats to do a double revert. Oats is going to keep Ice Beam. This will give Oats the most powerful beam combination in the game. 900 damage. Now, someone in Twitch chat saying maybe he's going for Variolus Ridley. You have the beam combination to do it. It'll be 20 charge shots with Oates' beam. A 5 energy tank Ridley fight with 15 supers is very risky. We've seen racers do a 5 energy tank Ridley fight before. Brinstar, this loop is horrible. Now, Nevdi is heading for that Edakun's major. Is this the right move for Nevdi? Oates back to Meridia. 2 areas left to be explored. Norfair and Torian. Oates is thinking about it. Oates right now is seriously thinking doing a Variolus Ridley. Nevdi wants this major in Bryn. I didn't see it on the map. It's Speed Booster, not the major you want! But a great find nonetheless. That is going to give Nevdi the speed advantage. Bad pun. Someone intended. Here we go. Oates is going for Variolus Ridley. Lock in, chat. Twitch chat, lock in! And if you don't lock in, you're fired! I'm kidding. Is Nevdi gonna find Varia? Or is this space jump? It's Nevdi! Oates also in go mode. Thank you, Uranium. My gain was higher. Here we go, folks. I don't know why Nevdi's going for these items. Maybe you want a little bit of extra safety. Oates takes the save. You know what? There you go, Twitch chat. How about that? Get the mic back to where it normally is. Variolus Ridley. And Oates pull it off. He'd much rather prefer to have a reserve tank. Gets you a little bit of extra time at the end of the Ridley fight. Done. Nicely done from Oates and Goats. Variolus Ridley complete. Oates back in the lead. Beautifully clean Ridley from Oats. Oats is back in the lead again. FD took the lead there real quickly, but Oats keeping that ice beam. That's an extra 150 damage in this beam combo. And getting the extra energy tank that was in criteria. Going through. He's got it. He just needs to go find Kraid and Mother Brain. 39 minutes in. We're almost 40 minutes in, chat. Nobody is finished. Nobody's DNF'd. So Oats has been at go mode since finding 6 energy tanks. And let me tell you what that means. So Mother Brain, the game looks for a certain trigger. It looks to see if Samus has Varia suit. So, all right. Tori, chat saying Tori might be speed locked, possibly. So, the game looks for Samus to have Varia suit equipped or not equipped. Really is what it comes down to. If Varia suit's on, Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam does only 300 damage per shot. Without it, 600 damage. So now, again, Oats is in go mode. Oats is going to head up to get Speed Booster. Possibly might as well get Varia as well. Nevdi has that Varia suit. This is going to be a nice, easy fight for Nevdi. Just take your time, Nevdi. Pet the dragon. Okay, I'm kidding. Yoink the damn dragon's tail and do to it what the Hulk did to Loki in the Avengers movie. Slam the dragon back and forth. Dizzle in Twitch chat says, I find it extraordinary that you folks know the map the way you do. A lot of commentary and listening to experts and doing comms with the likes of Aussie, Oats and Goats, Eddie, and a lot of these other experts as well. Just listening to them and absorbing the knowledge. You learn the rooms more, you start learning the routes, the more you play, and quite frankly, just participating and watching as many games as you do. And Oats is going to come across this Varia suit and be a little disappointed. Possibly. So, there's your major, Oats. There is your speed major. So Nevdi heads back into Brinstar. Things are getting spicy. Yes, Dakara room, if that's what's blocking Torian, that is a speed locked room. If you enter from the Dakara side, that's what we mean by speed locked. And there you go, speed booster through the Dakara room into Torian. Where's the map? Torian on map, not that far away. Wrecked Ship and Torian are the two smallest areas in Super Metroid. There's Oats' speed booster. Nevdi has taken the lead again. Main Street, double energy tank. Not needed. It's go mode. You don't need to pick up any more items. Da baby. Correct. Speedlock Norfair, Speedlock Torian. The racer's finding that speed booster. There's a chance Oats just heads to Norfair, but we will see. Nevdi gets the map. Nevdi found Mother Brain. Kraid is in Norfair. So yes, Norfair and Torian were speed locked. Alright. Now Nevdi has to go say hello to the baby. Jump one, jump two, Nevdi. Maybe skip complete. Nicely done, Nevdi. Nevdi, you can have a good one. Nevdi's ahead by a couple minutes right now. Nevdi has the Torian information, has the Mother Brain information. Nevdi playing this beautifully. Left Dragon behind. Luckily for Nevdi, was able. While Oats went into Criteria and went to get Ice, that allowed Nevdi to retake the lead based on info Nevdi already had from Criteria. It'll be nice to listen to the racers after this. And now, do you hear that, folks? It's the best music of Super Metroid. Get your dino dances in Twitch chat or your dancing emojis as Nevdi makes his way through Cack Alley. Nevdi heading through Lava Dive. A map that is far away. Nevdi's hoping to just run into Kraid. Big shout out to Ammo Ginny, who's hanging out with us in Twitch chat. If you have not watched, if you didn't watch any of the Metroid Prime Randomizer or Metroid Tournament, go back and watch Ammo Ginny's runs. In my opinion, Ammo Ginny is probably one of, if not the best racer to come out of that tournament. We had 32 people in it. All were learning. All have been great. And Ammo Ginny really stood out with skill and determination. So make sure you give Ammo Ginny a shout out in the Twitch chat. Good to see Ammo Ginny hanging out. Now we got to see where Kraid's at. Oats into East Cack Alley. Ooh, that's tough. This entire thing comes down to finding Kraid or getting into that map in the northwest corner of Norfair. Ammo Ginny, don't sell yourself short. You got a ridiculous amount of skill. You did outstanding in that Metroid tournament. And in my opinion, one of the stars of that tournament. If one of these racers don't find Kraid soon or get out of Lower Norfair music, I might be singing live on air. FD finds Metroid room 4. Okay. Speed booster highway. Dun, 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 dun. I love how Metroid Prime recycled this for the Magamore Caverns theme. It's fantastic. Here's post-block room. Is in the center. All right, here's the map. So far away. Now where's Kraid? Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. That's such a bad map. That is so bad. You have to go all the way back into Fish Tank to go all the way up north. This is a terrible Norfair. It's so bad. Thank you, Iro. Appreciate that. Brainstar was a stupid loop. Norfair is just ridiculous triple branch all over the place. Oats has to go Fish Tank, upper right door. And Oats is heading to the bottom right branch. Plasma beam room for Oats. Thank you, I appreciate the comment. If you think this is something you should have heard me cast Counter-Strike earlier today. Oh no, Oats into the acid! Oats, tell Samus she can have a bath afterwards. Right now, it's working time. Walranium, as a pro wrestling fan, I appreciate that. Oh, no way! Oh, we got a required Spore Spawn! Oh, let's go. Spo! It's the charge plasma shot! All racers still racing. No one's finished yet. Charge plasma shot. Spore Spawn goes down. Nevdi gets closer and closer to Kraid. Question in Twitch chat, does the microwave beam work on Spore Spawn? I don't believe so. Plus, a regular charge plasma shot with what Nevdi has is a one-shot kill. Alright, Oats is gonna find out that there's Kraid. All right, Nevdi. You gotta lock in. This is the toughest boss of any of the bosses you're gonna be facing in this entire race. It's a giant green dinosaur with spikes all over the room. You have to be able to think about how you defeat Kraid. Dude, I was like setting you up so hard for the quick Kraid kill down. And you all get to see a little Kraid DLC. Chat saying Oats reverted, heading back into fish tank. You'll love to see it. So that's it. Nevdi go mode. Nevdi has the mother brain information. Nevdi out in front in this race. Folks, we have a finisher for this beginning of Season 2 race. Spiffy Thomas. Spiffy the Hair Thomas finishes in first place with an official time of 54 minutes and 44 seconds. The number 2 seed in the inaugural Super Metroid Map Rando tourney comes in first place to start off Season 2. But between Nevdi and Oats, we have an absolute banger of a race here. We got a double for Quiet Spore Spawn. Oh, look at that. Twitch chat very excited. Twitch chat might want to cry. Why am I crying? Why am I tearing up? I'm so invested in this race. I'm also tired. All right, now he's gonna head right to Torian. Folks, it's being a brand new season. You know what it's time for? It's time to get your guesses in. How long? Not how long. Well, yeah. What's the escape timer going to be? Get your guesses in now. What is the escape timer going to be? Your route back to Criteria is Torian, to Brinstar, to Meridia, to Criteria. What do you think the route is going to be? Oats takes out Kraid, no problem. Quick Kraid kill for Oats. See, a lot of good guesses in the chat. A lot of mid 2s, some early 2s. We got some 3 minutes in there. We got one that's 4:05. I'm gonna go 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Nevdi picks up a couple extra supers here along the way. One other quality of life thing to keep in mind is that because I got distracted by the 316. There you go. If you're new, the escape timer is at intervals of 5 seconds over 1 minute. So it has to end in a 5 or a 0. Quality of life options, as I was saying here about Mother Brain. For a Mother Brain 1 and 2, there is no Mother Brain 3. There is no Mother Brain 2 to 3 cutscene. So, what does that mean? That means that super missiles do double damage to Mother Brain, which is pretty cool. So you would need a minimum of 30 supers to defeat Mother Brain. The Moxley 316 era. F-Junk Dump. Listen, I can turn this into an AEW stream. I got no problem with that. Wrestle Dream was nuts. Right now, Nevdi's got dreams of beating Oats. And that is looking more and more likely. I see a lot of Immits in chat. Immit has finished in second place in the race time room with an official time of 57 minutes and 42 seconds. Folks, if you all want to get involved in Map Rando, head over to maprando.com. Generate your own seeds if you want to participate in these community races. If you want to learn from the community. Head over to the Rando Discord from maprando.com. Ooh! A minute 30! That's interesting. That's spicy. Closest one was J. Mike Dev with a minute and 45 guessed. That's a spicy time. So again, folks, maprando.com. Join the community Discord. Participate by selecting your roles for community races. We also have now chill races that don't qualify for points. You can just hang out, have some nice chill races. If you want to do a custom race, invite people to do a custom race. If you only know basic level tricks but you want to have some fun, make a lobby. Do a basic tricky like I've been doing. Pretty fun. Down toilet goes and empty. Into criteria. Oats is defeated Mother Brain. Alright, folks, get your GGs in Twitch chat. Nevd heads through the Yoink Room. And now on to the landing site. The previous #1 seed in the inaugural Super Metroid Randomizer Tournament defeats Oats and Goats with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour and 15 seconds. Spiffy the Hair Thomas finishes in first place, Emmett second, Aussie in third, Simo in fourth, and Nevdi in fifth. Oh, you're welcome, Twitch chat. This is about the racers, not so much comments, but I appreciate the compliment. Make sure you give the racers a follow before we get to the post-game interviews. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat. Give the racers a follow if you're not following them already. Exclamation point C if you want to follow the commentary tracking team. Nori did an outstanding job on tracking. Oats is now heading through Brinstar, going to be heading back into Meridia. I appreciate that. Thank yous. You all are most welcome. Oats down toilet, back into criteria. This entire race was very back and forth. Oats defeating Dragon early, then giving up the lead to Nevdi, who soft-locked, had the criteria information, went all the way back to Nevdi, then Oats beat Ridley Varialist. Oats got the thing back. Oats didn't have speed. Nevdi had speed. It was going back and forth between these two amazing racers. Oats and Goats finishes in 6th place with an official time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 4 seconds. Stev finishes in 7th, and we still have a bunch of other racers going. So we take a look on Nevdi's screen before we get to the interviews. You get the energy tank, the missile, the high jump. You've got Morph second into grapple, the power bomb, the spacer, and supers. Remember how I mentioned we wanted to find those logical first pack of supers. So gravity was meant to be found at the same time you got your charge beam and then your screw attack, your bomb. So we saw that. But I'll be curious, really, how, you know, the top 4 ended up beating this seed. Because, again, Ice Beam criteria way at the end, Space Jump and Torium, you were never getting it. Because of Norfair and Torian being speed locked. I don't know how everyone else got ahead, Maybe they went further into Bring, got speed, got through, did ammo. I have no idea, but it'll be definitely fun to talk about. I don't know if we're going to get Oates for an interview. Nevdi, come on up if you're listening here. Feel free to move on up. Yep, hang on 1 second. Oates needs an invite. All right. Oh, Nori sent it too. Excellent. All right, here they come. Here's Nevdi. What's up, Nevdi? What's up, Oates? Welcome and GG's to you both.
Hello, hello. Thank you.
Hello. GG.
Hello.
So, Nevdi, what happened?
That's good. I just fell down yapping moors accidentally and couldn't get out of criteria. So it's pretty sad. But the rest was good. The rest was solid. How about you?
I decided to not turn back for those items because I knew that one of them had to be speed or gravity in order for us to get those 2 items. So I grabbed the 2 on the left, and then I checked Bryn, couldn't do anything. Checked criteria, couldn't grab the map because I was, if I grab the map, I haven't. There's no saves around that area, so you're kind of forced to, just backtrack the entire time. So, yeah, because of that, then I was in kind of a rough spot, and then by the time I killed Ridley without Varia, and then I go into Brinstar, and then what do you know? It's just Varia right there to the left. So it's just like an unfortunate set of like item after item after item that you just have to play this one like I always joke about how Emmett plays. He just grabs every single solid item. You just have to play like that this seed. You have to just, every single solid item that you grab is just like check, 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 and then you can get a good time.
Did you have Dragon dead already?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I like you killing Ridley there then. That's good. I think it's just super shitty that it turned out to be Varia right there. I didn't have Dragon dead yet. So I had no incentive to get Ridley done until I had Varia or more info. So I had Varia before Ridley. Yeah. But I did the same as you. I went to left first. I didn't do any of those dots because it was suicidal. Like, it had to be exactly gravity or speed for it to be worth. So I did the X-ray and then wave, and then I accidentally fell down criteria. I had to reset back to the Dragon save. That was my big shamble. But then I did Brinstar, but I think I left Ridley. So I went down the sand pits, got you grabbed, the snail clip and all that stuff. And then me leaving Ridley is probably the big time save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I reckon Spiffy and Emmett just did what I did and didn't fall down yapping more room. I think that's literally the seed.
I assume they just beelined it for the majors. Like every possible major they can get in location, they just went right for it. There really wasn't a lot of creativity with this seed. You kind of just had to grab every single major item that you possibly could in every zone.
Yeah.
So, a lot of backtracking if you want to like actually finish this one fast, unfortunately.
If Varia is deep after speed lock for you, let's just say we go left, right, and we get the speed and the other item's not Varia, and we have to go all the way to Turian or Norfair for Varia, that Ridley kill is huge for you. So I think that it's right to do that, especially with Dragon dead. But it's just super unlucky that it was exactly Varia.
That's the way it works. If I would have went for that item, it would have been Schrodinger's Varia suit. It just wouldn't have existed, or would have existed. It's just
definitely
one of those things.
That should work out more often than not, to be honest. I think it's just one of those things. Not a heaps good race seed. There was some pretty nasty stuff you could do and just crush. Like if you just go to the sandpits first without going over to Everest, you probably just dominate. But no Ridley advantage there. But I mean, it's still okay overall. But exactly as you said, collect all the majors, and that's pretty much the seed.
Yeah, but overall good. I mean, it's we all finished pretty tightly here. it's not that big of a discrepancy yet. You know, all the like top 10 finishers at least. So with a seed like with this, there's a lot of possible route variations that you might take, and there's only like 1 or 2 that are good. So yeah, overall it was fun, and yeah, good way to start off the new ELO reset. So
yeah, pretty exciting. So cool to see everyone in it too. I mean, we haven't done anything like this before. Not sure how the points are going to work. Not sure how many games are going to be required. If like 3 months is long enough. So everyone feedback is appreciated. We'll great and tweak this together as a community. But it's already pretty fun to begin with. Everyone, come join us. We're going to be racing a lot, and yeah, pretty hyped.
I've been plugging, trying to get people to join, and it's was a ton of fun. It's when you went for your early Dragon kill on 1 energy tank. Have you done that a lot before to feel that super confident in doing that with grapple?
I've definitely fought Dragon a lot. Whether it was a ROM hack that had a difficult Dragon fight, or just a map rando or whatever it is. So I feel fairly confident with it, and I knew I wanted to try to health bomb myself, so I got below the required amount. So I think I had 6 HP when I let go of the and then I wanted the health bomb because I knew there was a heated room to the left, so I knew I needed to have at least a good amount of HP if I didn't get that proper jump through the heated room to escape. So
makes sense to me.
Yeah, I needed 2 tanks for that Dragon, so I didn't do it on 1. I mean, it's so huge if you do it on 1, but Ridley being there makes it sort of invaluable, unfortunately. But yeah, it's definitely the right thing to do it, but I need 2 tanks.
Yeah, I think one of the interesting things about that, Nevdi, when you fell down Yapping Maw and you ended up going to see, you peaked Ice Beam and you got the map, it was weird because you all kept going back and forth on who was in the lead. And I think getting that criteria info actually paid off a little bit better because you could just leave that alone. And that allowed you to get like I think it was like a minute or so advantage because you were the first Torian.
I can't see how it would, because I would just go there later and then I would get the item and get out. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, I keep everything. I go do the exact same thing I do, but then next time I go to criteria, I get the map and escape because I've got speed booster.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
guess the only benefit is, did you finish with ice?
No ice.
Yeah, I guess you don't, because I had to escape with ice because I figured I didn't know what it looked like yet.
Yeah, I got all the way to ice. If I get map and then reset, it's probably good. But the fact that I had to go all the way to ice and I couldn't carry it back, it's just a loss. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, well, GG.
GG's to both of you. Any final thoughts, comments?
No, fun race, and look forward to however this pans out, and if we do like a little tournament, or see
we'll have to
at the end of
tweak
this.
it. Yeah, see how it goes. We'll have a chat, I'm sure, in the meantime. But yeah, thanks for comms. Thanks for race oats. I was honourable this time. Didn't go, man, if I went down the sand bit here, that would have been like poetic, because it would have been so.
I'm about to examine Spiffy's run here so I can start critiquing him.
All right, let's analyze that.
Yep.
All right, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Look forward to the season, and yeah, thanks.
Yep,
excellent.
Thanks.
All right, I'll get us on out of here for Nevdi and Oats and Goats. I'm WXFan21 saying big thank you to our racers and a big thank you to Nori on tracking. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And if you're interested in more Super Metroid action, there are still those races going on if you want to pop into the rest of the racers' rooms. If you're interested in other racers, Speedrunners Arena is holding their semifinals SM Rat tournament that Sunwoo Farmer is in, who I know a lot of you know from Map Rando. So if you're interested, that's where I'm headed to do commentary next. And yeah, thank you all so much. This is going to be a great season. And one last plug, maprando.com. Join the Discord, generate your own seeds, play your own seeds, customize all the tricks, everything you want to do. There are role selects and everything else. Make sure you join if this looks fun to you. And if you want to join commentary or even tracking, again, over in the Discord is where you get all that. All right, folks. See you next mission.